So Bob, as CIO of Lendlease, I'm sure that you see many of the themes that came out in the report this year and have witnessed the changing perspective of technology. What stood out for you in the report?
The big thing for me was just the fact that we're seeing more investment again, and I guess having been around this industry for a while now, it's probably the third major time I've seen I mean, it's been an up and up story.
15 years, actually.
Yeah, and it's been an up and up story for 40 years, really. It went a bit flat in the 90s, it went a bit flat after the dot-bomb thing, but really since then, we're seeing a point of inflection again in growth. There are different thoughts that I think we shouldn't miss in this idea of digital, and I think that idea that everything is automatable, that our customers can be totally connected into our business in a digital way, and that we can use the masses of data we're creating to create, far smarter ways of interacting with customers without lots of people having to be around it. So AI, right? They are actually new thoughts, and I think they're massive drivers of investment.
And I guess from both perspectives, I mean, I'd be interested to get your thoughts on how do you get board buy-in to the initiatives that you're trying to drive for the good of the organisation?
Look, some things are always, I don't think it's any different to how it's ever been. I think if you're trying to get board buy-in, first you've got to have some vision, you've got to have something to say about what might be possible, but then you've just got to be prepared to persevere in finding ways to have the dialogue get open. And so I think often as technology people, because we are generally quite conceptual, when you're thinking about what a system will do when you're sitting with a blank sheet of paper, you have to be conceptual to sort of work your way through that and create something from the idea that you had, but most people aren't that conceptual.
Yes.
And so finding tactile ways to engage people in the conversation, I think, is really important. So it's the old, if they can see it and feel it, touch it.
Yes.
Then there's a far greater chance people are going to latch onto the idea and get behind it. And so we've tried to find those sorts of mechanisms to engage people in the conversation.